record all gladiators say "Ow." Hey, good evening, everyone.
Making Georgia.
All right. Let us know where you're calling from. Shout out. Let us know where you're calling from.
Making Georgia.
I tell you something, folks. I'm going to be rambling tonight. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ty Best, and welcome to the Freedom Call. Man, I'm just pumped up and excited tonight. I've been doing this call now. I got to stop and think. I know it's going on close to 20 years. And so I get excited, and people ask me all the time, why are you so excited about this? I said, because I'm sharing information freely. I'm helping folks who want to get free, and I get excited about it. And some wins are more exciting than others. And tonight, I'm particularly excited because I got a particular message I've been thinking about for a while. I wanted to share, and I know that we're on the crest of something so big, so tremendous. I really truly believe this is the biggest thing we've ever done in the 33 years my wife and I have been in this industry. I believe the impact that we've had on people's lives so far just blows my mind because we've had more people change their lives, save more money. I get more phone calls every single day from people who say things like, Tyrone, you know, this is the first time in my life that I've ever saved any money. They sitting on $500, $1,000, $3,000, $4,000 of gold. And they say, I've never saved money, never really saved money. And now for just 42 months, 43 months in Caribas, we have people all over this country, if not the world, who said the fact that they've managed to save $500 or $1,000 or $2,000 and not spend it, to them it's just such a phenomenal thing, and they can only see it getting better. And so, yeah, I'm just pumped up. Today's been an exciting day. I was really on the call with a new person getting started, just as rushed into this call. So I thank you guys. You guys are just phenomenal. And let me throw a little stuff out there. People ask me all the time, what's the best part of the call? Believe it or not, the most important part of the call is what you guys just did. When you guys come on and say, this is, you know, the Hicks, Ron and Sharon Vicks from Atlanta, Georgia, or you're from wherever you're from. When you come out and say your name and where you're from, believe it or not, that is the most important part of this entire phone call. Now, you may not believe that. People get so caught up in thinking this business is about facts and figures and information. That's important. You got about 10% of the population out there that really need to know all the details about how this thing works before they can move. That's a small percentage of the population. The majority of what stops the majority of people from building this business is about belief. And their belief is established when they get on this call and they hear all of you guys start to shout out your name and where you're from, and to hear that energy and hear that excitement. It's about belief. Why is it so many people can be in the business for 6 months, a year, and never do anything, and then come to one Let's Go weekend and go out in 1 month after the Let's Go weekend and enroll 30, 40 people, more people than they enrolled in an entire year, 2 years they've been sitting around as a card-carrying member of Caribas. Or not just Caribas, any program. I mean, I've been doing this for 33 years. Not just Caribas, any program. All about belief, okay? And that's why the power calls are so important. That's why we open that power call up every day for Q&A to give you a chance to say hello, to take 15 to 20 seconds and say something. So when people hear other people other than, well, I know that guy Ty Best excited. He's been free for 21 years. He done made millions of dollars in this thing. Yeah, he and his wife excited. What about these other folks? They need to hear from other people. Well, I know Mr. Delk was excited. He retired in 103 days. No, they need to hear all of our voices, many voices as they possibly can, because it establishes belief. And when belief is established, energy comes behind that belief. And when energy comes behind the belief, it creates results. Now, I'm well off track, but you guys got me so pumped up just with that intro. Everybody, I can feel that energy. It's some rumblings happening out there, folks. Look, hey, good evening again to everyone. But I also had another topic that I sent out a text to, I don't know, probably close to 1,000 people today that said, momentum. You know, momentum creates fast and big dollars. Momentum creates fast and big dollars. And so I want to talk a little about creating this momentum we talk about so much. And see, we have it going on. We have it going on in different teams within Wealth Builders Worldwide. We have it going on in different organizations outside of Wealth Builders Worldwide. When you get a certain momentum going, it's like you're running down. You see, momentum is like pushing a snowball up a hill. And it's all that work going up that hill. You pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. But at some point, you will hit the crest of the hill. And then that momentum, you go over that hill, and momentum takes it down the other side. It's rolling like crazy. It goes 67, 80 miles an hour with little to no effort on your part. That's what momentum would do. But it takes a Herculean effort to create that momentum. And one of the challenges some people have is that they start their business by tiptoeing. They start their business by playing with it instead of going out, putting all the energy they can about a burst of what I say 90 days of energy. If you've been in for a year, 6 months, or 2 years, it doesn't matter. You've got to create 90 days of what I say Herculean effort, energy, just 90 days. And your business will take on a whole different look. Now, I would encourage you to keep going, but you got to give it that serious 90 days because the magic starts with you. And that's in every organization. I've looked at so many different organizations over the last 30 years, including everyone that I've built. And it's almost a 90-day window where I put this serious effort. Now, I've learned how to start fast. I've learned the important thing is you only get one chance for a fast start. Now, if you didn't start fast, that's okay. You still get a chance to have a 90-day window where you can say, hey, I put all this together in 90 days. This thing took off in 90 days. And you look at some people's groups and you say, well, wait a minute. What's going on in Tanisha Glass's group? Or what's going on with Dr. Patrice and Lisa Gordon? What's going on in their team? What's going on with Roger Williams' group? What's going on down there in Houston? What's going on in these different organizations? Why are they sponsoring all these people, moving all these packages? Because one step belief is established, one step momentum starts going, you can't turn it off, okay? People can look at you and say, man, I want in. So let me talk about a few things for this next 90 days. Now, I know we always talk about 90 days, and some of you have been on a 90-day run already, but I'm going to talk about 90 days again starting the day June 6th. June 7th it is, because the next Let's Go weekend, of course, is September 22nd. So that's a good 90 days away. And so I've been thinking about this all day today. I said, man, with all the incentive stuff the Carabout has in place, oh, man, we got so many things on our side, okay? So many things on our side. But let me just talk about some things that can help you create momentum in your organization, because you are the magic. It starts with you. You're not looking for somebody. You are the magic. Now, any help you get from people on your team or people upline or people crossline, all that's great, but everything starts with you. You are the one that outwork everybody on your team. Now, let's go. Let's start. Let me start with a couple things I wrote down, okay? Creating momentum. First thing, you got to get a sense of urgency. You got to get this attitude that says, doing it right now. I'm going to do everything right now. Not next week, not when I get around to it. I'm going to make that phone call right now. I'm going to call that person right now. I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to follow up right now, right now, right now. Everything's about doing it right now. But man, he said, we tell you, well, let me follow my note. Do it now. Take massive action now. What's massive action? Massive action is doing all you can do. All you can do. See, now, if you're part-time in the business, you can't be working in business 12 hours a day. You can't do what somebody do who let's say, find themselves in a situation where they can actually give the business 10, 12 hours a day. You just do all you can do. If massive action for you is 1 hour a day, make that hour count. But see, so many of us, we waste time. We don't realize we're wasting time. Okay, somebody said, well, I can't find time to read. I said, look, everybody I know, if you're healthy, you spend 10 to 15 minutes in the bathroom every day. What are you doing in the bathroom? Most of the time, it's nothing. Take a book. I mean, that's a little graphic, but take a book. We all got 10 to 15 minutes to read in the bathroom. What are you doing when you're sitting in a drive-thru, going through McDonald's, or drive-thru, going through Long John Silver's? What are you doing on your lunch hour? Or you socialize with other people who don't have a dream? Or you socialize with your coworkers sitting around talking about what was on TV last night? Okay, that's an hour you could be texting, posting, email, talking to somebody about the business. Massive action. Massive action. Learn how to make every minute count, especially if you're part-time. Especially if you're part-time. And by the way, now this is a leadership call. That's why I put on my text for leaders only. If you want to casually go about this thing, you can casually go about it and eventually maybe find yourself make some money. But for those who say, I want to make some money right now, for the Dante Taylors of the world, that's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to Tanisha Glassy. I'm talking to Dante Taylor. I'm talking to those folks who say, I want the money sooner than later. So those who say, I would just like some money one day, I'm not necessarily talking to you, so don't be offended by anything I say, please. But for those who hungry, those who sick and tired of being sick and tired, who want to fire the boss like last month, I'm talking to you right now, okay? Okay? So when I wanted to be free, I didn't have time to socialize. People, my old job that I had 25 years ago, they said, if Tyrone invites you to lunch, you know he's about to sell you something. I wasn't about to sell him anything, but I was about to share some information with him. But I wasn't about to sell him anything. I didn't run around selling vitamins to people. I sold the concept, the vision, the dream. I didn't walk into the restaurant and say, I got a couple bottles of vitamin you want to buy from me. Man, that's small time. I saw the big picture. I want to get a business partner, somebody I can work with, somebody who saw themselves being free. That's who I was always looking for. And I can remember being at Denny's restaurant at 7 o'clock in the morning because I'd have to be to work till 8:30. I told the guy, I'll meet you tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. I did a one-on-one. Then I meet somebody at 12 o'clock at lunch. I do a one-on-one. Okay? And then I meet somebody at 5:30 right after work. I do another one-on-one. Then I go do a house meeting at night at 8 o'clock. Now, that's me trying to get free. That was 20 years ago because that's what you had to do. But I was taking massive action all day. I don't mean massive action for 90 days. I mean massive action for like a decade. I'm working at this thing, man. I'm going after this thing. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that kind of commitment today because of technology. But so many of us still waste time. We don't take massive action. Why? Because we socialize at lunch. We socialize at breakfast. We spend Friday night going to the movies. I'm telling you right now, I still feel like the Maytag man on Friday night. I was so ignorant about this business in many ways. We having a truth conversation, so I apologize. But I didn't know that people didn't build a business on Friday night and Saturday until about the past 2 years. I just figured it out. 33 years in the business, I just figured out that people on Friday night were going to the movies. I'm talking about people who claim they want to be free. People who claim they can't stand their job, and every Friday night they're at the movie theater. I didn't know because I was out doing a meeting. So if I booked a meeting at somebody's house or I booked you in a hotel, those folks came. If I went out of town to do a meeting, those folks came at me that Friday night. So I just never occurred to me, what was the rest of the team doing? Because Friday night I was doing a meeting. Saturday night I was doing a meeting. It never occurred to me, what was the rest of the team doing? It wasn't until I really got in care bars. I'm going, fella, the phone don't ring on Friday night. And it dawned on me, Friday night, everybody's at the movies. Everybody says it's been a long week, man. I got to get some time off. I got to regroup. I'm like, oh my God. I came up with a system that says, man, Friday night is my time. I just gave the job 40 hours. Friday night is mine. All day Saturday is mine. All day Sunday was mine and the Lord. Okay? And by 3 o'clock Sunday, I was out doing another meeting. That was me because those were my time to fight for my freedom and my spare time. I gave up basketball. I didn't play in the summer basketball league, summer softball league, baseball league. I got a buddy of mine right now betting 500 in the summer softball league for the last 10 years, whining about his job. Every time I talk to me, whining about his job, but he hasn't given up softball yet in 10 years, whining about, talking about his softball trophy. 47 years old still. Oh, God, I'm a little too strong tonight. I apologize. Let me calm down. Mr. Delco, Mr. Rogers, you better calm me down, man. I'm on fire tonight. I'm telling you guys, I want you to feel what I'm saying to you. Massive action for 90 days. Look, I got a game on right now, folks. I got on mute. I got the game on mute ready to score. It's 59-57. I love basketball. Golden State and Cleveland. I got the game on right now. It's on mute right behind my desk. Okay, big 50-inch TV right behind my desk. I got it on mute. It's beautiful. It's in color. I love basketball. Okay, I gave it up. I gave up watching for years. Now I was still watching NBA Finals. Okay, I'm just telling you. Okay, after this thing, how many people after this thing really want this? Claim they want it. Okay, I love something. Now you got to understand. I'm out walking around. I'm the guy free. Okay, I got a $50 pair of Nike something. I don't even know what they are, but I bought them. I'm watching all these broke people around me with $200, $300, $400 pair of tennis shoes on. I said, what in the world? I'm way off base, man. Let me get back on track, man. Look, I told you guys, man. Oh Lord, have mercy. I'm on fire tonight. Bear with me, folks. I know I'm stepping on some toes. I apologize to you. I'm telling you what to do to get free. Because see, at one point, once you get free, you start making 5, 10, 15 grand a month. You can buy all that stuff, but you can't do it all at the same time. Or you find yourself making $100, $200, $300,000. You can buy all the $500 tennis shoes you want. You can go to the movies anytime you want. In fact, you go to the movies in the middle of the day when everybody else is at work. Okay, you can go see all the movies you want. I love movies. I got 10,000 DVDs in my house. God knows, no exaggeration. I love movies. We watch them over and over again. I love movies. I watch them 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, whenever I wake up. So I'm not criticizing any of those things. I'm just trying to tell you. But before I got free, I focused my money, my resources, and my time on getting free. Massive action. Okay, we have events. Okay, that we got this system so systematic. It's taken 3 years to put this system in place. We got the Real Monday Night Info, and then we got a Tuesday presentation, a Thursday presentation, and a Sunday night presentation, and people can build a multi-million-dollar empire from the comfort of their home. They don't even have to leave the house. All they got to do is massively call everybody they can, get them on Sunday night, watch Mr. Roger Williams do his thing. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to hop in your car and go somewhere. You ain't got to dress up. You ain't got to throw a bunch of gold in the trunk of your car and take it to somebody's house. All you got to do is pick up the telephone, text everybody you can, email everybody you can, call everybody you can, everybody. And then somebody call. When I say everybody, I said, what part of that doesn't make sense? Everybody you know. Not everybody you think would do it. Everybody. That's massive action. I'd rather have a no than an uncertainty. I'd rather have them not reject me. I'd rather him say, don't text me anymore than me not know. I'm going to tell you, the most heartbreaking feeling you will ever have in your life is to walk into a meeting and see one of your best friends sitting there with 20 other people behind him, and he's been on your chicken list for 3 months or 4 months or 5 months. And that's going to start happening more and more and more. Folks, text everybody, email everybody, post everybody, and do it every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Get your glass of tea at 5 minutes to 9. Go to goldrocks.info and sit there. Massive action over this next 90 days.
Well, good morning, wealth builders and guests. Please type in the chat where you are calling from. And my golden moderators, please chime in and let me know who is on the line today. Let's do it. Who's on the line?
Deborah Nixon for Central Florida. Tom
Right.
Bermuda
in the house.
Carolina.
Ah, Bermuda.
Yes, Nashville, Tennessee in the house.
Yes,
Riverdale, Georgia.
Tennessee.
Yeah. We
Stone
have
Mountain.
folks from all over. Florida.
John Newton.
Tampa.
Alicia Whitehead.
Yes.
Dr. Gwen.
Dr. Lisa Hall,
Maria
Nashville.
Johnson, New York.
Maria.
Mississippi, Connecticut,
Trinidad is in the house.
Trinidad, yes.
No, we are
Timothy
Philly
Gardner,
is in the
Philadelphia,
house.
PA. Wayne Booker,
Yes,
Pennsylvania.
Illinois is in the house.
The big.
Thank you. Well, good morning again. My name is Maxine Jones, and we are, okay. Trying to get this to move forward. There we go. All right. Well, good morning again, and welcome to Turn It Up Tuesday on the Power Call. My name is Maxine Jones. I am your host for the call today, and I want to thank you for being on the call. This is where we come to stay connected. Well, for those of you who don't know me, here's a little bit of information about myself. I am a retired postal worker. I worked for the Postal Service for 29 years. I also am a Gladiator Award winner. Very proud of that. And I am also a VIP affiliate and fully committed to my Carrot Bars life. Well, you know what? We are here 6 days a week at 10:45 a.m. to motivate, celebrate, and sometimes educate. But what I'd like to do right now is have the one and only Kryptonite, also known as the linguist, Dr. Patrice Gordon, to give the Carrot Bars overview for the new guests on the line. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Queen Maxine. Good morning, everyone. And now for the Carrot Bars overview. Carrot Bars International, an e-commerce company, has made available a simple wealth building system for everyone on the planet who is 18 years of age and over, with 3 optional ways to participate. Option 1, we save gold. We all start here. We complete the free registration for our gold savings account and start acquiring Carrot Bars gold in small increments. Carrot Bars International has made it easy by making available a feature called Auto Exchange. At Wealth Builders Worldwide, we call that Pay Yourself First. You set up your account to automatically exchange your paper currency for Carrot Bars gold weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. You simply set it, forget it, and then go back and increase it. Activating this feature allows you to automatically pay yourself first with physical gold. There are no fees of any kind. The account is completely free and takes less than 5 minutes to register. Every time that you acquire Carrot Bars gold, ladies and gentlemen.
Did we lose Dr. Patrice?
No, if you could go to the next slide, Queen
You
Maxine.
are building your family's wealth. Okay. Mhm.
Option 2, ladies and gentlemen, we save and earn. And as an independent affiliate, when you save gold for yourself and share with others how to do the same, you position yourself to be compensated monthly through our unilevel system compensation plan. You're virtually in business for yourself in over 140 plus countries worldwide. And option 3, We maximize our earning potential. You may choose one of several business packages which position you to generate cash flow monthly and weekly through our dual system compensation plan. These packages are income producing assets. Some people have asked, so why carrot bars? Well, a carrot bar's gold savings account gives you protection against future financial crisis, even like the one that we're in right now, and rapid inflation. It protects your hard-earned paper currency with physical gold. Carrot Bars International has the only system in the world where you can get free gold. Gold is a store of wealth and value and is an appreciating asset. Now, there are three major benefits of a Carrot Bars Gold Savings Account. Number one, you can now start saving physical gold in small increments. Number two, Carrot Bars International puts you in a position to build a global business from the comfort of your home. And number three, there are significant tax advantages to owning a home-based business. Wealth Builders Worldwide mission: to provide individuals worldwide with the tools required to enhance their lives, achieve their dreams, and build massive wealth. We are a salespeople. We are a sales team. We do not sell products, goods, or services. We sell people on the infinite possibilities of their lives and the power of their dreams. We sell people on never giving up. We believe this is a noble cause. Now, if you are a guest on the line today, get back to the person that invited you to this call and let them know you are ready to open your Carrot Bars Gold Savings account right now. Back to you, Queen Maxine Jones.
Thank you, Dr. Patrice Gordon, for that outstanding overview. Thank you so much. Leaders, keep sending in your recorded Carrot Bars overview so we can hear new voices. We want to hear you. And you can find that overview at wealthbuildersworldwide.net. We're looking forward to hear from all of you. And I want to talk briefly about the pre-goal just for a moment. You know what? We just experienced the virtual phenomenal event of our first Let's Go Worldwide online. And I believe that event has just jump-started our belief even bigger. Dr. Harold Seitz is a fantastic CEO and visionary, and he absolutely over-delivers. But with all the Carrot Bars International, with what they provide, I want to impress upon you today is the fact that you are the magic for growing your business. You cannot build someone else's dream. You know, we sell people on the infinite possibilities of their lives and the power of their dreams. And Mr. Best said it takes momentum. And that momentum comes from giving it all you've got, especially for the next 90 days. Start each day as if you were the only one on your team. Mr. Michael Dalco says that all the time. And have that sense of urgency. No excuses, you know, never give up. Leave the TV alone for a little while. Text everyone, call everyone, make that list. Attend all virtual or live events whenever possible. Do all you can with whatever time that you have. You know, we don't always all have the same time, but sometimes we're not aware of the amount of time that we do waste. Freedom is going to cost you something. So you decide how bad you really want it and take action to obtain it. And think about this. We have so much, it's just so much easier today with modern technology. You know, we don't have to leave the comfort of our homes. And right now, we can't. None of us can leave the comfort of our homes. And most people are home due to the current situation. We have the answer. So just a smartphone or a computer can set you up on your way to becoming free. And well, I can say this right now. We have our marching orders for the next 90 days. Take massive action. And speaking of taking massive action, oh yeah, what I want to do right now is just bring in this phenomenal couple. that just exudes leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, the dynamic couple of the Duke and Duchess of all Let's Go weekends, Mr. Michael Dalco and Mrs. Manisha Dalco. Mr. Dalco spent 15 years as a mortgage banker and she as a corporate trainer for 20 years. And now they are both living free as full-time retired Karatbars affiliates. Good morning, Mr. Michael Dalco.
Hey, good morning, Ms. Maxine Jones and all wealth builders. Great to be on the call with you again today. And fantastic pre-call and overview this morning by Dr. Patrice, pre-call by Mr. Ty Best. And so I've got a couple of comments. And Mrs. Jones, I don't want to throw you off your game, but if it's possible to stop your screen share, I want the camera to hit my eyes.
Okay.
I want people to see me up close. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of things happened. One, this morning I woke up with an impression. That impression was 2020. And when the year started, I was thinking that 2020 was, 2020 vision. That was so catchy and so cliche. But a word hit me this morning in my sleep. It was clearing. 2020 is a year of clearing out clutter, purification, just like clearing stuff out, right? Getting focused. 2020, focus, getting stuff out and clearing. So whatever that means to you, that was that message. Now here's what I want to share today and be able to kind of let people see the sincerity in my eyes. Most people, listen to this clearly and judge yourself. I don't know you. I mean, I'm looking at this little camera on my computer. I don't know you. I do know this. Most people have never launched their business. Most people have never launched their business. You can say you have all you want, but you haven't. When you put jet fuel in those boosters and you launch, you will reach your destination. Most people have never, ever truly launched their business. And I've been soul searching because some things have been really pressing on my heart about people who are struggling in this business. Like, why are they struggling in their business? If I could follow you around for 90 days, of course, you'd have your private time when necessary, but if I could follow you around, when you're out, once you get dressed and you come into your public space in your office and when you leave the house, if I could be with you side by side for 90 days, I would be clear on why you haven't launched. When Mr. Best got on that phone with me, there was this certain timing in my life that led me to be able to retire in 103 days. That is not a phenomenon. That was a result of definite, focused actions taken to collapse time. And it always, always has to work. When you have a rocket, you use most of your energy in the launch phase. Once you get into the outer atmosphere, gravity takes over and now you're kind of floating. It becomes easier. But most people have not ever launched their business. They've not taken a 90-day run. I've heard Mr. Best say, we're going to do 90 days. I've heard him say it 50 times over 6 years. It's because he keeps driving people to just do it one time. Like, it's almost like you need to handcuff yourself to your desk and once and for all in your life, do it. Don't think about it. Don't mentally process it. Don't philosophize it. Do it. Grab the phone and make calls for 90 days. At all out, massive action. I don't believe 99% of people have done that. You would flabbergast me if you said you did that and you're not successful. I would be completely flummoxed. I don't believe you did it. I don't. I've been tiptoeing around this for a long time because I said, that's not my place. Well, then whose place is it? Who's going to tell you? If everybody's going to sugarcoat this, who's going to tell you? And here's my last point. You're not going to launch your business in 3 different directions. And I don't mean 3 networking businesses. If that's your illusion, get rid of that. Get over yourself. three different directions. If anything is a higher priority than your business, you're not going to launch it. Back to you, Ms. Maxine Jones.
You know, Mr. Michael Delco, our pastor this year talked about 2020, and he spoke about it being the year of clarity. And I'll say this, clarity can also be the truth to yourself about how and what you do to run your business. That's clarity.
Mrs. Maxine Jones, good morning.
Yes, Miss Firecracker.
This moment right here that Mr. Michael Dalco expressed is just so powerful. So, Mr. Dalco, if you could, I want you, because some people may hear that and look at you and say, well, I got situations going on that you don't understand. So can you just touch on the situations that you had going on while you had to focus? Not to bring negativity, but to bring that you had that clarity, you had that focus during times that most people wouldn't have not survived.
You know what? I'm gonna make it real short. I went through everything that all you guys went through. Mr. Best sent out a video this morning with Eric Thomas, and he was talking about how his wife had 7 brain lesions and wasn't able to work with them. And he worked even harder. He's a lion. Look, the business is not your problem. You are your problem. You let life get in the way of the solution. You let the problems overwhelm the solution. Look, there are 2 types of experiences, 2 types of learning. You can learn from somebody else's mistakes or learn from your own. And I'm watching people on social media. They're everywhere. Man, they're talking about their kids' dance class. They're talking about their church. And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not an atheist. I'm not a heathen. I love God. I made my business. Oh, this gonna make some people cuss me out right here. I made my business God. Okay, let me explain before you judge me. I put God in my business and let the anointing of God launch my business. I didn't have to go to choir rehearsal every week. I stopped my music stuff for my first 90-day run. I cut it out. I didn't go in the studio anytime, not once during my 90-day run. I'm a musician. I love to play my guitars and my piano. I stopped altogether. I separated time from my wife. We had a conversation. I said, babe, I need 90 days uninterrupted. Don't come in here and talk about you want to go to the movies. We went to a couple of movies during that 90-day run, but it was few and far between because I needed to launch. You can't launch. And all of a sudden, oh, let me go over here and go to choir rehearsal. And okay, let me get back to launch. Oh, let me go over here to my kids' ball game. Let me launch. Oh, let me go and start my other little networking business. Let me launch. Oh, let me and my wife go on a cruise. You can't do it. Look, I've never been this adamant with you guys. You know it. I've never been this direct ever because I felt like it wasn't my place. But who's going to say it? You can't do it. It can't be done. I was looking at some folks last night talking about all manner of other things. Launch this one and then consider something else. And what's going to happen when you launch this one, it's going to be so strong and you're going to be orbiting the earth so high, you can't think to do anything else. You're going to have so many people you're trying to pull up out of that gravitational pull with you. You're not going to do it. It's not me casting aspersions on you. It's not going to happen. You let life get in the way. Go ahead. Let your kids being sick, like I had happen, my son getting shot, and my wife had a car accident, my mother being stricken with Alzheimer's. Let all that stuff get in the way. Well, I got to go over here and take care of moms. I know, I get it, but you take care of moms with your phone in hand and you're driving that thing. The beauty of networking is it fits into your life. It's not in the way of your life. It fits with your life. Make it your life. Make it your spirituality. Put it before God. If God is your thing, then you pray as you work. You meditate as you work. You commit your work unto the Lord. I don't want to hear this stuff. Well, I got to put God first. Your business is God. You're separating things. You're compartmentalizing things out when the business is the number one issue in your life. Everything that you're dealing with is a money issue. Even your church. Even your marriage. It's a money issue. And the very vehicle that can And the money issue is the one you saying is in the way. Oh, let me do this, or let me go get a little bit of this right here. Let me go get a little bit of work. Okay. Exercise, yeah, exercise, but get right back. Some people are so fanatical, they spend 2 hours in the gym. You're not gonna be in the Mr. America contest at 45. What are you doing? Your family needs money. It's a money vehicle. Miss Sherry Brown, that's just wrong. That's just wrong to call me back out. So let's move on.
Thank you, Mr. Michael Delco. Let me go back and do the screen share. All right. Okay. Well, it's time to hear from our inspiring mentors and leaders, Mr. Tyrone Best and Mrs. Valerie Best. I think someone's unmuted.
Good morning, Miss Maxine Jones.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Michael L. Dalco, on fire. Team
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Oh.
Yes.
Good morning, Miss Maxine Jones and Michael Delco and Cherry Brown. I heard her peep in there. Okay.
Good morning, First Lady.
I'm excited because I I tell you, man, you ain't taking no prisoners this morning, Mr. Delco, but I 100% concur, okay? Like you said, if you follow people around, you find out they're not doing stuff, and that's what we're looking at. We were looking at, looking at our tree and looking at all the people that signed up and bought packages, haven't done anything. We got a lot of people doing stuff, but it's like, what did they get in for? I mean, what did they think this was a lotto or something? Okay, and then now of all time, when you have to be home, you have to be on lockdown. You can go out and get some gas, maybe get some groceries, but you can't be shaking your booty out there partying now on Friday and Saturday nights. You can't even go to church. And now most churches are doing virtual church, so you got to be in your home. So what else do you have to do? I know you got to get your head right, though, because we still talking to people that don't have their head right. And all we can tell them is to go to goldrocks.net and excuse me, goldrocks.info. I always get confused, but okay, you can still do this. Okay, and plug in. This is the best time for those people that are home, which are mostly everybody in the country, to not utilize this time to do their business. Then I don't know what to say. There's nothing I can say. There's nothing we can say or do. We just can't do some kind of Jedi mind trick to get them to get their head right, because this is an unfortunate circumstance, but an opportunity for them to say, I'm home. What are you going to do? Watch TV all day? Sleep all day? I'm just saying, get it together. Build your business now. It was always important to build your business, or as we like to say, dig your well. Dig your well before you need the water. Now you need the water. Well, you still got to dig your well, even if you don't have much water anyway. Well, that's all I've got to say. I want to turn it back over to you. Oh, Tyrone.
Hey, look, Miss Maxine Jones, Miss Brown, and Mr. Dalco. All I want to say is I'm going to save my sermon for tomorrow night because I'm already preparing it right now, and it's called Plant the Seed. But I'm going to be preaching tomorrow night at the Freedom Call. But let me tell you something. Number one, agree with everything Mr. Dalco just said, so ditto that. Number two, I wanted to add focus. You said launch your business, Maxine Jones, you right on the money. Look, folks, we're always launching our business. Mr. Dalco said it. You got to relaunch. You've never launched. Now's your time to launch. And I can't think of any better time to focus for this next 90 days. To truly focus. What Mr. Dalco is talking about is focus. See, I can talk to folks sometimes. I ain't got to talk to them. I go look at their social media page, and Mr. Delco said it. When everything on your page is about all kinds of the virus, the health crisis, this thing, the politics, what Trump did, what this person did, and then finally buried in there is a little thing about Carabots. You don't get it yet. You don't get it yet. You want to build a team. You want people on your team. They got to see that you are 100% sold out to what you're doing. And you can't do it in the cracks. You can't do it when it's convenient. And that's what Mr. Dalco is saying. We got people in the gym 3 hours a day. We got people walking 3 hours. They got people saying, man, between my job, my family, my hobbies, I don't have time to build a business. That's right. Between your job, your family, church, and your hobbies, you don't have time. So you need to limit a lot of that stuff in order to make this business a priority for 90 days. And it can set you free for the rest of your life. Dream big, folks. It's just that simple. Dream big. Don't everybody steal your dream. thank you, Mr. Dalco, for that passion, that truth is always needed. I share some more with you tomorrow night. Dream big, everybody. Don't let anybody steal your dream. Team Best, what do we say? Ah-oh.
Uh-oh. Thank you, Mr. Tyrone Best. This is very best words of wisdom from our senior partners, and we appreciate your leadership so much. And I did not mention, but it popped up, but that's the person that you heard on the pre-call, and he is the author of the Dream Chaser Manifesto. So that's the leaders that we have. Well, what I'd like to do right now, we have some announcements. We have, we do. We have a WBW Global Directors and Diamond Global Directors. So I'm going to get to that right now. So when an affiliate acquires a bronze package and sponsors at least 20 people, he or she is awarded a WBW Global Directorship. So today, we congratulate Jerry Booker of Somerville, Georgia, Krishanda Mason Carter, Kansas City, Missouri, Marcus Thomas, Antioch, California, and Lola Brown, Nashville, Tennessee. That is the WBW Global Directors. So let's. And we also had a WBW Diamond Global Director, and that's when an affiliate who has a VIP package and has their account set up on auto exchange sponsors 100 people or more, he or she is awarded WBW Diamond Global Directorship. And today we celebrate Kenneth DeWalt of Memphis, Tennessee. And some other announcements for you, quick ones. Today is the birthday of Mr. Glenn Perkins and Mark Woloski. I hope I did not destroy their names, but happy birthday to you. And I just wanted to let you know also too, we have coming up, we're believing this is going to happen, the 2-day Freedom Summit hosted by the Union with Wealth Builders Worldwide that will be held at the Maryland Live Casino Hotel in Hanover, Maryland. The new date is Friday, July 17th through Saturday, July 18th. You can purchase your tickets at theunionuniverse.com or www.thefreedomsummit.live. So hopefully we'll be able to get out and get there. Yes. So what I want to do right now, give the moderators, if there are any moderators that have any congratulations or quick comments, you can jump in right now. Otherwise, we will move to the Q&A segment of the call. See what we got here. I don't see any. So let's do that. So this is where you get your questions answered by getting into the queue, new affiliates and guests. You do that if you're on the dial-up number, you could do that by pressing *9, and then you must unmute yourself. If you are on Gold Rocks, please raise your hand and we will have you call your name and come in. So let's start with the first leader in queue. Ryan, you are the first leader in queue. You have to unmute yourself. All right, there, here we are. Ryan?
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
How are you doing?
Excellent.
Great.
Would you like to comment?
You guys are doing a great job so far. It's very inspiring and insightful. I'm learning a lot.
Excellent.
I look forward to learning more.
Well, thank you, Ryan, for getting in queue. It was our pleasure to hear your voice this morning. Next leader. Doc 53, you are live.
Yes, Maxine Jones. You know, everything we've ever done in our life, there was a time we'd never done it before and didn't know how to do it, with the exception maybe of sucking crying, defecating, and urinating. And we had to learn how to control those to our advantage rather than our disadvantage for many reasons. But we are told that the entire creation travails as a woman travails in birth to bring forth the children of the Most High. And though, a man can talk about that, but a woman really knows what that's like. It's one thing to hold someone's hand. It's another thing to do it yourself. And as we go through this process, we also need to nurture it with patience, with love, and with kindness. Because we're in a work. We're not finished. We're in a work. And we're headed toward a place, toward a destination. And as gold tried in the furnace, so is our character tried. And we are told the elements are going to melt in fervent heat, and there'll be a new heavens and a new earth, and there'll be translucent gold. That 99.9% gold nugget that we hold now, you can't see through that. It's not translucent. It's still got impurities in it. And we're in the process of our impurities rising and being vaporized and burnt off of us by trial, by fervent heat. So it's a process. Au.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph Kleiman, for sharing today. Next leader, Cheryl Campbell, you are live. You have to unmute yourself. You're live. All right. Next leader, Miss Cece Mahone, you are live.
Good morning.
There you are.
Good morning, Maxine Jones and all the wealth builders. This is an amazing call this morning, from the pre-call to the overview. A shout out to Team Audacity. Happy birthday to amazing leader Glenn Perkins. And all I can say to Mr. Michael Dalco, if the shoe fits, wear it. Back to you.
Thank you so much. All right, next leader, Roderick Jones, you are live.
Jones. Shalom, Mrs. Maxine Jones. Welcome to the Worldwide family. This is Roderick Joe out of Grand Prairie, Texas, and my voice an amazing call. Thank you, Mr. Dalco. Let's go get it. Oh!
Thank you so much. I love that energy. Next leader, Yolanda Parkinson. Pretty Lights, you are live.
Good morning, Mother Maxine. What an amazing call on this morning. You have been absolutely superb as always. We want to welcome 3 new team members to the team of Gold Savers. We want to welcome Miss Penny Rash. We want to welcome Crystal Vidal, as well as Daniel Smith. So we just want to say out to them. They're ready to get started. We get these KYCs uploaded, and we're super excited. And on behalf of Candace Parkinson,
this is Candace Parkinson out of Memphis, Tennessee. Bros, baby. We got next video. Yellow. Boss it up and have a great day.
You have a great day too, Miss Candace. And welcome your new team players, new team members rather, to the family of Gold Savers. Next leader, Dr. Rozelle, you are live.
Good morning, Golden Voice, Miss Queen Maxine. This is Dr. Sergio Rozelle of Washington, D.C. Thanks so much for putting together this wonderful call. Dr. Patrice did an amazing job, and of course, Mr. Dalco and Mr. and Mrs. Ty Best and Valerie Best, thank you for your leadership. Wow, I'm gonna be brief because I wanted to just share my voice for the call. Success is voluntary, you deserve it. Let's go.
Yes, indeed. Next leader, Ms. Sheila Abram, you're live.
Good morning, Mrs. Maxine Jones. Good morning, Wealth Builders. I had to just come out this morning, Maxine, and just celebrate you and tell you how much you mean to me and so many others. We did a wonderful Can We Chat here last night where we revealed Maxine and Bill Jones both were diagnosed and had the coronavirus and have come through on the other end. And the reason why we waited was so that it could be a happy story. But what I wanted to point out, Maxine, is we could never tell. You have put together some of the most brilliant pre-calls over this last month while you had that crisis in your home. You have been reaching out. You've been reaching out to new prospects. We've been doing three-way calls. You never stop running with your business, which just exemplifies what we're talking about today. So I want to congratulate you. You are a true pillar of strength, and you are what leadership is all about. And I am so happy you and your husband are well. So back to you.
Thank you, Ms. Sheila Abram. As Mr. Best says, to God be the glory, and my commitment is to this team. It's to our team. Karatbars is a way of life. It is a way of life. So you can't let anything stop you. So I thank you for that comment, and I thank you for your friendship so very much. Next leader. Oh boy. All right, got it together. Mose Whitfield. You are live, sir. You can unmute yourself. All right, I'm going to my butt. There you are.
All right, good morning, Ms. Maxine Jones.
Good morning.
It is exciting day, Mr. Michael Delco. You are tuned in to the whole system. I am so thankful for the awesome leadership of Wealth Builders Worldwide, that all of you provide so much to all of us that's in the field doing this business. We can't lose with what we got. Thank God for all of you. Back to you, Ms. Maxine Jones.
Thank you so much for getting in the queue. Next leader, my buddy, Larry Wiggins Bay. You know you're live. You got to unmute yourself, buddy.
Yep, I got to unmute myself. Miss Maxine Jones, you know I love you, right? What's going on, family?
I love you back, Larry.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, always good to hear you. Family, what's going on? Great Risings, Larry Wiggins Bay. I told y'all Karatbars was the antidote. We love you, Miss Maxine Jones, and your husband too. Look, man, y'all save and go share this message, this blessing, this gift, this opportunity with everybody you can, right? Like, that's really just it. Share the blessing, share the gift. Grow your team and we will. We love y'all. See y'all at these events. I'm out.
You're right, Larry. It is a blessing. It truly, truly is. Have an awesome day, buddy. Next leader, Miss Ann, you are live. You have to unmute yourself. There you are, sweetheart.
I just did, sorry. I just like to thank Mr. Michael Delco. He was just all over my feet there. He definitely.
He's all over everybody's feet today.
I'd just like to thank Mr. Michael Delco and Mr. Ty Best. Every time I hear, I just catch a little more nugget of something more I need to step up and do. And once this call's over, I'm going to start making more phone calls. Y'all have a blessed day.
You have a blessed day as well. Next leader, Danny, you are live. You gotta unmute yourself, Danny. All righty. Let's try this one. Next leader, area code 718. You are live.
Oh, hey, good morning, Maxine Jones, Omar Branchy. I just really wanted to get on here to shout you out.
Hello there.
I'll be honest, I shared the Can We Chat, but I didn't look at it yet because I usually share it and go back to it. So I really just came on here to congratulate you on you and your husband getting healed. Wouldn't even have known because you just do what you do with smooth and grace. And shout out to Michael Delco. I really appreciate the direct and straightforwardness. We all need that. You know, I come from that in my household, so I can relate to being straightforward and direct because we all need that. So shout out to you and your healing, and shout out to the team and everybody that inspires me every day. Have a great day.
Absolutely. You have a great day as well. In the meantime, Miss Tanisha Glaspie, I believe you have a congratulations, lady. Welcome to the platform.
Good morning, Miss Jones.
Good morning, sweetheart.
Mr. Michael Delco kind of forced me, but not at the same time. He told me that I needed to start doing live streams and doing presentations and showing my face more, and everybody knows how much I dislike doing that. But because I did it, several people that I have had I did not know them. They got packages because I did it. And I just want to congratulate them for doing that. Markeisha Gardner, Jawanda Parker, Quinette Pledger, Philip Padelia, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. And then Rashawn Gerard, she's been in Karatbar, she got hers. Grace Gabino, she's been in for about 2 years, she got hers. Amanda Humes on behalf of Heaven, Preston Moore on behalf of Etoya Dickerson, and I think that's it.
That's beautiful. Awesome. You sound like Miss Valerie Smith.
Do your live streams, whether you want to do it or not. It really does.
Absolutely right. Mr. Michael Delco always says that. Do the live stream. Yes, Mr. Best.
I just wanted to comment on it because I took the time yesterday and watched Miss Glass's live stream. And girl, you crushed that thing. I mean, that thing had almost 3,000 views, like immediately. I'm telling you, people, you don't understand. People waiting to hear your voice, to see your face. And I'm telling you, Miss Glassford, man, you crushed that thing yesterday. You probably put 100 people in the world of Karatbars, many of them not even on your team. And see, that's what teamwork is all about. When people go on Facebook and they see these things, you empower other people. There are people who feel just like you, who might be shy, who might be introverted, who don't want to do it. And when they see you step to the plate and do that uncomfortable, that thing outside your comfort zone, because the wealth is outside your comfort zone, it's outside your daily habits. Let me calm down. I'm trying to say thank you, Ms. Glassford. That was a great video. Back to you, Ms. Maxine Jones.
It's fine, Mr. Best. Absolutely. Next leader, Miss Deborah Nixon. You are live, lady.
Good morning, Queen Maxine. So happy to know that you and your husband experienced some healing, love, and light. And you are an epitome of an example of someone that no matter what the challenge, you come through as a shining light for the world. So thank you, Queen Maxine. We love you. Tanisha, you inspire us all. Don't forget who you are. You're an amazing woman. And the fact that you did that yesterday made all of us pay attention, including myself. So much love. And y'all know I'm not afraid to come out with words and share what I have to say. I also want to thank 2 new affiliates who are setting up their home-based businesses. I want to thank my husband, Ken, for acquiring more gold, and our granddaughter for acquiring more gold. And I want to remind you all that these times are almost over. We have events coming up. We've got the Union coming up with a summit in July. We've got Florida coming together with Brian Cromley and the Synergy team, as well as all the Florida teams, and being sponsored by Calfani Radio. We're having a Unity Summit here in August. So pay attention, guys. We will come together again. And it's important that we keep supporting these events, because that's when we know we will survive. We will thrive. Much love. Thank you, Maxine. Have a wonderful day. Great call.
Thank you, Miss Deborah Nixon. Absolutely. We will survive. Next leader, Danny, you are live.
Hi, Miss Maxine Jones. It's Danny Janes here from Newfoundland, Canada. I'd like to say, man, another amazing call, and God bless you, Mr. Delco, for what you say. It's really opened up my eyes too. Thanks. I'm out.
Thank you for sharing. Next leader, Wyndham, you are live. Unmute yourself. Not coming through.
Yes.
There we are.
Hello.
It's a little. Try again. Get back in the queue. Next leader, Miss Norma Crowder. You're live. Unmute yourself, Miss Norma.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, Miss Queen Maxine Jones,
I know that God is a healer, and He will do that. So God bless you and your family and your husband. And you could not even tell that anything had happened to you because you just kept on doing what you're doing. I love you. I love everybody. And Mr. Darko, you telling the truth. You telling the truth. We're not doing what we're supposed to do. We let other things get in the way. Thanks to all of you. Love you. Have a blessed golden day. And remember this, God is in control. Hallelujah.
We love you too, Miss Norma. We love to hear your voice every day. And you're right, God is in control and He's the healer. And it's just going to keep on getting better and better and better. Next leader, Miss Evelyn Staton. You are live. You have to unmute yourself. All righty. Next leader, area code 254-634. You're live.
Hi, greetings. This is Tim and Linda in Killeen, Texas. How you doing?
Excellent. How are you? Yes, we can hear you
Great.
loud and clear. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good to hear. That was a good Can We Chat there. I mean, that was amazing. Thank you for that, bringing it out, because we need some positive air coming through here. So, but Care Bars is the #1 power air, so I can say that. But anyway, this is Tim. I'm just gonna check out. I was just letting them know that I'm online. We listen to this call every day. So y'all all have a great golden day. May you be blessed and prosperous and in good health.
We're so grateful to know that you and your husband, Queen Maxine, are showing how it's done.
Oh.
Thank you so much for plugging in. We're going to take one more. Quick. Next leader, area code 601. You are live. Remember, you must unmute yourself. All righty, and we'll try to win them again. That'll be the last one. Next leader, you're live.
Ready for Revolution, Miss Maxine, Queen Maxine, can you hear me?
There you are, yes.
All right, Eric Teray Muhammad here. Wonderful call, wonderful
I was trying to get you in there, Eric.
You know, I appreciate that. You know, thank God for your healing, you and your family.
Amen.
That's a healing for all of us. And I want to thank you, Mr. Dalco, and for the truth telling and the bearing of witnesses going on from the best family and all the wealth builders. Thank you, Mark. Happy birthday to you and to the Dark Gable himself, Glenn Perkins. Happy birthday to you. I have an announcement. I have two new affiliates who acquired their multi-gold pack 7s. Mr. and Mrs. Tolly Booker acquired 84 grams of gold as well as 2 multi-pack 7 packages. Congratulations to them. And I'll see us at noon.
Congratulations. Yes, indeed. So we do have the presentation at 12, and we need to give that presenter time to set up. So we're going to conclude the Q&A session for this day. Thank everyone, really, for getting in the queue. Mr. Michael Dalco, any closing comments from you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. It was a great call today, and I just got to second what's been said about you already. For you to have been going through that, I was watching CNN the other night, and Chris Cuomo also going through recovering from COVID and still doing his job. That's the mark of a champion. That's that video Mr. Best sent out this morning about you're wired different. You're just different. You didn't sit there and complain about it. You didn't even let anybody know. You know, y'all pray my strength in the Lord. You didn't go through all that. You just
No, we really didn't. You know, I actually have people calling me now like, well, why didn't you say something? Because that we just decided to commit it to God and keep doing what we do every single day.
So look, Mr. Best was teaching me 4 or 5 years ago, maybe 3 now, maybe 3 years ago. He does these things incrementally. I think that's why I'm able to learn. He doesn't hit me with it all at once. He said, you know the adage, Mike, in network marketing, that good news goes downstream and bad news goes upstream. In other words, if you've got something you're frustrated about, you talk to your sponsor. If you've got something great that happened you want to celebrate, you talk to your team, right? So good news down, bad news up. He said, but there's a place when you really become that consummate professional where you keep the bad news to yourself. You don't even send it up line. And I was like, wow. He said, yeah. He said, I don't talk to anybody about the things that I feel are negative. I just keep it to myself. Me and Val talk about it at home and we move on. And that's what you did. I mean, yeah, there's some therapy in sharing it with your group, and there's nothing wrong with it. All I'm saying is that next level of ascension is when you don't have to share it with anyone. You take it to God, you pray about it, and you keep that smile on your face, and you drive. Man, you're amazing. You truly are a queen, and your husband is the king. So big shout outs to the Jones family today for doing what you do, and way to go, Wealth Builders. Back to you, Ms. Maxine Jones.
Stop trying to make me cry. We wanted it to be a message of hope. That's the main reason why we did it. A message of hope. There is hope. All right, where's the big guy? Mr. Tyrone Best, Mrs. Valerie Best. Come on in here, king and queen.
Well, the first thing I wanted to say is excellent pre-call. Very, very good words, Mr. Delco. And I wanted to give a special peace and blessings to you, Miss Maxine Jones, and your loved ones for coming through what you did, Tyrone. And so I just wanted to say that we love you, and we're so glad that you're healthy and here, and continue to be well. I'm giving it to Tyrone.
I want to say this before he comes. First Lady, you are a champion as well, because you have been through a lot of stuff, and we know that, and you keep pressing on as well. So you are a queen.
Thank you.
Mr. Best, the floor is yours.
Hey, thank you, Ms. Maxine Jones. I just want to say thank you for setting the example of leadership that others can aspire to. And I really appreciate it, because I know it's tough sometimes. You have these personal things going on, and you decide to deal with it and manage it and handle it and pray about it and do what you got to do to overcome those things. So congrats to you and your family for handling that in such a extraordinary way. And then the thought I want to leave you guys with, Mr. Dalco just said, is this. And this is the thing I learned a long time ago. If what you're about to share with your team does not inspire them to chase their dream, to build their business, to build a legacy, if it does not inspire them to take positive action in reference to their own life, why are you sharing it? Why are you sharing it? To unload yourself? Why are you sharing it? And we have to grow to understand that we're here to help, encourage, support, inspire each other. Okay? Keep that in mind. Am I saying something that's going to inspire that person to do more, to achieve more, to have more hope? Or I'm just being anyway, you understand what I'm saying? God bless. Thank you very much, Ms. Maxine Jones. Incredible call. Thank you, Mr. Dalco, for your passion as usual. Everybody, Team Best, what do we say?
Ow. Ow. Well, tonight we have the WBW Tuesday night presentation with the awesome Mr. Al Murray at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at www.goldrocks.info and live on Facebook. So invite, because we always say that's a tool as well. That's what Mr. Best was saying on the pre-call. Utilize those presentations, those webinars. And I'd just like to thank you all for being a part of this call. Thank you for my well wishes, for the prayers. It's always an honor, it really is, to host this call. But you know what? It's time to do some income producing activity, because you are the magic. And Mr. Brian Cromley had this t-shirt on this Saturday, Let's Go Weekend Worldwide, and I just loved it. It said, "Make America Gold Again." So let's do that. Let's do that. The vision continues because the dream is real. So as a reminder, remember, there will be a presentation immediately following this power call. Love you all. Be safe out there. Okay? Just love you, love you, love you.